it's Sasa, and today I'm going to show you guys how to put together this Chucky costume. It's based from Yesung from Super Show 3, Super Junior's third concert. So this is Chucky written here. This is the fabric paint. I got these jeans overalls from a secondhand store. This shirt, I couldn't find a shirt with like these kind of stripes, so I found this fabric, so I just made it myself. This is just some foam sword I found at the dollar store, painted with red blood. And he has all those little kind of cool kids kind of little things. I found all these interesting buttons in my button box, so I decided just to sew them on randomly. Back. So if you want to learn how I put together this outfit, please keep watching. I'm using this pattern. It's for skating suits. I'm just using the top and cut this off right, and just to use the sleeves and the collar. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because this is really tight fitting, so this would be a bit bigger. You can just use any kind of long sleeve shirt pattern. This one is already folded in half, so you want to sew along the underarm seam. That doesn't the top. When you're cutting, you want to make sure that when you cut it, see how the stripes line up. Okay, here's the back, here's the front, cut on fold, and also the same. See how it lines up like this? Even though this will, we're going to open this out like this. Put the right sides together. Pin along the side, both here. You'll sew down here, here, and then the two shoulder seams up here. What you're gonna do? Have the wrong side. Take the sleeve, the right side. So take your hand inside. Find the hole. Place it inside the hole. And then now you should have the right sides together. If you don't have the right sides together, something is not in the correct way. Make sure before you do any sewing, it's always right sides together. So you take the two seams here. You want to start pinning from the center out. And then by the time you get on this side, pin here and then that side. So you pin like 3 on this side, and then you go find the halfway here. And then when you're sewing, you can stretch it out to even it out. So you go around like this, blah, blah, blah. Mine is 27 inches. So you want the ribbing part to be shorter, because this will be a tube right here. And this needs to be stretched, so then when you wear it, it will have a more nicer fit. So I took this length. So mine was 27, so I cut it to about 22 inches. And the width is about 2 inches. So now what you're going to do, you're going to sew the ends together first, then fold it down like this. So fold this in half, and then you make your tube, and then we'll sew it onto the garment. Finished off the hem. This is a small little zigzag, and same with the bottom as well. That's it. Here's the finished collar. Oops. Just looks like this. If you want, you can overlock over here, like a double stitching or a zigzag to keep it flat, but I find it's fine the way it is. I just add a little tag so you remember the front and back. Yep, that's it. So you have your pants. The top part is where you need to write Chucky. Okay, so I made a stencil. What you want to do is, because you want it across the longest width here, not the top, so about here, you measure across the distance that you have, and I decided 18 centimeters. Then we have 6 letters, so 18 divided by 6, then you have 3 centimeters each for the boxes. So you have a little square, and then you draw each letter carefully inside to fit. That way you have the nice correct spacing and the sizing of the letters. I tried to copy the shapes of the letters as close to Yesung as possible. So this would be like this. Now what you're going to do, you can be careful with X-Acto knife, a craft knife. You're going to cut this out, cut the letters out. Then this will be a stencil. So we'll be able to here, and then we'll be able to paint over top, and then you have the letters perfectly transferred. And you can use some pins here to like stab it to hold it in place, and you want to be really careful. So I have some fabric paint, and it's a red color, and at the store normally they have the samples already tried out, so you can check what the color looks like dried, but I just checked it again because I haven't used this in a while. So this is the color that it looks like right here. It's red color, and so you paint it on. Tube looks like this, and then you just squish. You just squish this out, and then you just mush it in. Just painting is really easy, and afterwards then you just let it dry overnight. Okay, because this is like a kitty, there's a whole bunch of like printed little prints of like hammers and all these little random toy things. What I found instead was a whole bunch of these like random weird odd buttons. So look, they got like a rooster here, a chair, just weird cats. And so I'm gonna just take all these buttons and randomly place them around the whole garment. Okay, so I've got this foamy sword from the dollar store, and here's some paint. It's just a regular red student grade acrylic paint. And yeah, so just to make the blood effect, yeah, just paint on. Really, hey pirates! Blood! Yesung Chucky! Okay, so here's the finished outfit. Chucky. Blood hair. The back. Buttons, the shirt. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.